The show was good. It started off a little slow, but it took a little bit of me, and it's like Novocaine. It kicked in, and they started enjoying themselves. It was small, but they laughed like it was 100 in there. So it was all good, man. I like the love that they gave me. They were very responsive. Their minds were open to what I was gonna say, and I let them come back again. I hope to come back again. Really, it was a real nice place.
And what I noticed tonight from the show, your on-the-spot creativity of like your natural creativity of making jokes of, not making jokes of people, but that they can't be offended because that's what they've come to see.
That's what comedy is all about. When you are grown enough to know that you're coming into a comedy show, and from that point you should know that comedians are going to say whatever.
Yeah.
So your mind should be open. If it isn't, I'm sorry. I'm not here to console no one. I'm not a civil rights speaker or nothing, and I'm not no counselor. I'm here to tell my jokes, and they received it, very well. 99% of the crowd was okay, and some of them is, I guess they was kind of uppity, but I can't help that. But y'all accent over here, man, you can tell I'm in Liverpool. Yeah, I'm in Liverpool, but it's all love here. I like this area. It's nice. The vibe is good. Street vibe.
And it's not just Liverpool. You've been touring the UK recently, everywhere. I heard you saying about Huddersfield before and that as well.
Oh yeah, Huddersfield. I've been as far as Glasgow, Edinburgh, Nottingham, all the way down to Kent. So I perform in all those places, and I enjoyed it, non-stop.
And did you have to do your homework as well for your jokes and that, for like your creativity? Did you have to do your homework of like the English culture, the British culture as well, to like put that in and twist it up and mix it into your performance?
Yes, I did, definitely. That what makes me a comedian. I have to adjust. I talk about a variety of topics. Well, the unique way I talk about sex, that's universal. But other things I talked about to where I'm not downing any culture. I'm not downing the UK. I'm praising, but I'm just talking about how I feel about it. And I think they're interested. They want to know what we feel about it, I'm very energetic. My show is something you need to watch.
Yeah.
I'm explosive. I put you in. I bring you into my joke. I don't really just tell the joke. I put you into. I want you to get involved. And I'm thinking. I'm saying the things that people are thinking. They think one thing and they just can't come to the stage and say it like I can. That's all.
Because what I've analysed tonight from your performance, this is the first live performance I've seen. I've seen a lot of DVDs, a lot of videos, but from your live performance tonight, I've analysed and seen it's not just saying things and saying jokes. You paint the picture of exactly of what you're doing.
Yeah, I do. I paint the picture, but I have to still wonder, the picture that I'm painting, is it right for that audience? Because you have a black audience that don't get stuff that I'm saying. It goes right over their head.
Yeah.
Then you have a white audience where their mind is more open and they'll get it.
Mm.
And I can do some things with black audience that they will get, and some things that some of the white audience won't get. So I have to test that water
and adapt to that environment.
Yeah. I can still, off stage, I can have in my mind, okay, this is going to work here because they're laughing. But when I get on that stage, and sometimes I may forget the joke, but if I do remember, they just may not get it. So I just got to test that water. That's all.
And in America, like I was saying before, I just want to ask one more question. Black comedy has well come through now, and it started to come commercially in the UK. What have you thought about the UK comedians that you've met and you've linked up with?
Well, some of the black comedians, there are very few that can do the white audience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad that they can.
Very right.
And that goes to show that they're actually comedians, not just comics. And comics is someone that really set in their own world, and they don't want to come out of it. I mean, they got their own crowd, they got their own jokes, and they want to stick to that to the end. If that's their thing, that's fine. But me, I like to be universal, and that's how I am. I like to be universal. That's you only gonna grow. I've performed in front of many races and was quite successful. I just changed. But the black comedians, not many black comedians over in the UK. So that's why they really need to stick together and venture out with each other to help each other and talk and communicate so that everybody can grow more.